Hi. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I hope you're well. Of course, I've eaten too much again. It seems to be the thing. 7:30 is a funny old time, isn't it? So yeah, I'm hoping that this is working fine. And so when I go back to my mat, it'll be fine. You can see ugly things behind. So I'm just going to do this. That might be too, it might cut me off in, hi Eve, nice to see you. It might cut me off when I do standing, but it should be okay. So is everyone well? Hi Mel. Mel and Eve, that's good. At the moment I'm seeing 6, so who knows who that is. If you can say hi, that's great, because then it just means we can see who you are. And yeah, it's just nice to know. I say this every time. It's nice to know who's here. Hi, Kiara. It's great. Cool. So I hope you're all well and happy, and we'll just do a yoga class. It's not in bulk. It's not full moon. We can still do yoga, which is great. And I won't fiddle with that too much. I'm ruining my videos by wearing the wrong things and fiddling with it and stuff, and it goes, it's horrible. So yeah, welcome anyone new who's just turned up. And we'll just do a nice, gentle yoga class. Sometimes we get a bit strong, but in this evening class, I won't do anything that's too, sorry, I'm obsessing. I'm being very narcissistic. I'm kind of obsessing with my hair, my greys. I'm loving my greys. Because I can see myself and I can't see anyone else. Yeah, so because most of us have probably just eaten, so I won't do any lying on the tummy. Too much. Okay. Anyway, so you get started. So grab your mat, etc. Anything else you need. And make your way onto your mat. Make yourself comfortable. And we can begin by, gently finding a comfortable seat. I'm just checking that. Yeah, so you won't be able to see me, my arms if I lift up, but that's fine. I think that's all right. It's nice to have it a bit closer. So when you're sitting comfortably, start to find some stillness. Some stillness in your body. Stillness in your mind. Stillness in your emotions. On whatever is moving, be it gently or stronger, raging tornado in the body, mind, emotions. Just allow it to rest in the stillness. That stillness is your innate, pure, basic state. And everything else is a wonderful display beautiful display of life. And it comes and it goes. Some of it doesn't feel very good. Some of it feels amazing. And then there's everything in between. But your true, pure, basic state will always be there. It'll always be there, steady, unstoppable, unmovable. Steady and strong in the most gentle way. And drawing in the breath, feeling this being human, breathing in to your lungs, gently expanding the upper part of your body as you inhale. As you exhale, there's a gentle softening of the arms, all the way around the shoulders, your neck. Gentle softening of your face muscles and your brow, your cheeks, your eyelids. And feeling the lengthening right from the base of your spine. It's right from your sit bones and through your spine, through your neck, through the crown of your head as you inhale. And just allow a gentle loosening as you exhale. Bring the hands to the heart. We'll begin with our Om vibrations. We'll try not to be as out of tune as my Sunday class. It's an ongoing joke in the cabin. And then gently opening your eyes, resting the hands down. And then we'll start by rotating the shoulders forwards. There's that Sunday video. I don't know if anyone's watched. I think Eve has. It's just if you get to the end, it's quite amusing. And then back. It's like a reward at the end of doing this gentle yoga class. And then lifting up your shoulders. That's lovely. We'll bring up the arms and then bring the right arm into the crease of the left elbow. Deep breaths as you're breathing your shoulder in, stretching out the side of your shoulder, and then loosening, releasing, and the other way. Breathing in your arm, loosening your shoulder. And then stretching out. And then bringing the palms down, and then the palms forward, palms up, forward, down, back, down, forward, 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 up, lifting up, stretching high on your inhale, and then gently exhaling over. Inhale up, and then over to the other side. Inhale, and then exhale. Deep breath in, over to the side. Lifting up, and then bringing the hands back down. Fantastic, great. So gently looking down at your shins, or at your feet, then rolling your neck over, being careful of your back of your neck, your head, sorry. We're careful of the back of your neck, we're rolling your head 3 times either side, either way. So just being careful and going at your own pace. Remembering this is a delicate area. And then the other way, if you haven't already. Being lovely and slow. And then, if you're the same time as me, your head will be facing down, you can gently lift up. Great. It's good. So rising through the crown of the head, inhale. Exhale, twisting over to the side. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, and then exhale back to center. Breath in. Exhale over to the side. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale back to center. Fantastic, great. So hands behind, and then knees up, and then just gently rocking from side to side. And then bringing the feet together, opening up in Baddha Konasana. Inhaling and gently exhale forward. Lengthening on the inhale and softening on the exhale. Inhale and then exhale. And bring yourself gently back up and closing the knees and coming onto the tabletop position. All fours, hands below shoulders, knees below hips. And we'll start with a gentle cat flexion and extension. So inhaling up, exhaling down and lifting up your pelvic floor, your abdomen. Really engaging here. Yawns are good. And then bringing the movement back to stillness and bringing the knees together. So your knees and your hands making a bit of a tripod. Coming into tiger exercises. So take a breath in and then exhale the right knee to the nose. Inhale up, lifting up the leg, keeping yourself lovely and stable with your abdominal muscles strong. Exhale. Inhale, nice and strong, strengthening the bottom muscles and the legs as well. Exhale under. Inhale up, and then we'll go over to the side. So if this is okay for you, come to the side. Just keep yourself really strong. So if it's too much, just keep going underneath. Inhale up. Exhale under. Inhale up, and then over to the side. So you're keeping your body really as stable as possible. So you're trying not to bend too much. Over to the side. Inhale up. Exhale under. One more time to the side. Inhale up. Over to the side. Exhale. Inhale up. And then exhale, bring the legs down. So parting your knees again for a little bit and just giving your hips a wag from side to side. If you need to shake out your wrists, you can. A little shake. Sometimes it's quite hard on the wrist, depends on what your wrists are like. And then bringing the knees back together again. So goodness knows how many we did on each side. So I'm going to try and make it the same. Breath in. And then exhale. Navel back to spine. Mula Bandha. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Remember you're doing the other leg, the left leg. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhaling under. Inhale up. And then exhale to the side. Nose to knee. Inhale up. You're not actually doing nose to knee, just in case you think you have to. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. Lovely and stable, keeping those abdominal muscles strong. Back muscles strong. They're keeping you stable. And if it feels like you really are wobbling too much, stick to the just doing the underneath one, because this extension is really for when you're feeling strong enough. And it might not be that you're never strong enough. It might be just a certain time of the month, or you're feeling a bit unwell or not feeling any fit at the moment. Exhale to the side. Inhale up and then exhale down. Fantastic, well done. So opening up. Hopefully no one's got any indigestion from that. And then exhale back onto your heels, stretching out your hands. Child's pose is extended child's pose, where we bring our arms out and really stretch. Really breathe into your ribs. So expanding your ribs as you inhale. Feel the stretching of the muscles all the way along the spine. Gently walking up a little bit. We're going to do our thread the needle from this wide knee posture. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, thread through. Your hand is near your face with the fingers pointing towards you, arm at right angle, left arm. And then up if you like, stretching up towards the ceiling. And then down, tucked in, if you want to and you can, either at the sacrum or tucked into your thigh. Just rest here for a moment. Whichever stage you're at, resting there. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bring your hand back near the face. Bringing yourself back up. Fantastic. And then we're going to lift up the left hand, stretching up the arm and threading through. So excuse my audio if it goes funny here. And then the hand is near the face. The fingers in towards your face. Lifting up the arm, hand stretching towards the ceiling. And then if you wish, hand on sacrum or tucked into thigh. And just resting here for a bit. And gently lifting up your arm. Bring the hand back down. Fingers towards face. Bring yourself back up. Lovely. And if it's still okay to do so, if you're feeling all right in your legs, we're going to bring ourselves up and we're going to come into Anahatasana. So your toes are touching, your big toes are touching, your knees at the edge of the mat, and gently coming forward. Some people's favourites, others not. Coming forward so that your chest is reaching down towards the mat. So it might be that your forehead is on the mat. It might be that your chin is on the mat. If this is a bit hard to do, you can always just come into a type of puppy pose, something like that with bent arms. And then gently bringing yourself back up, turning in your knees so they're hip width apart, having your arms stretched out a little bit in front of you. And let's do a rock forwards and back. So we're inhaling forward, stretching out the lower back. Exhale back, stretching out the upper back and the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling and breathing out. One more time, inhaling forward. And then exhale, turn the toes round and then gently move up to half downward dog. So Mukha Svanasana. So this is a half downward facing dog. Bent knees. Encouraging your chest back towards your knees. Lifting up on tiptoes, stretching the legs. And exhaling down into full expression of downward facing dog, walking out your dog, taking the dog for a walk. And then gently walk your feet out to the edge of the mat. And then come back into a wide leg downward dog. And walking your hands back to your wide leg forward fold, or Uttanasana with wide legs, really. And then bring yourself down. The hands can be on the feet if that's where they want to go. Gentle exhale. And walking out to the right a little bit. Bending the knees if you need to. Walking out the other way, bending the knees. The knee that you're coming to will want to bend. Back to center and back over to the left. I think I might have got my lefts and rights muddled up there before. And over to the right. And back to center. And then gently curling yourself up. Bring yourself up into wide leg mountain. And lifting the arms up. Bringing them behind, clasping. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, folding forward and allowing your hands to go over your head. Still clasped, but you can separate the palms. Lovely deep breaths. Perfect. Then bring the hands down to the sacrum. Bring your arms down your legs to your feet. Starting to walk out like a monkey. And bring yourself with your wide legs to wide leg plank. Now being careful of your dinner. Just be here for a moment in this wide leg plank. And then gently lower the knees down. And then bring yourself down onto your belly. So you can have your legs so that either hip width or wide as well, just to keep the little trend going. Into a sphinx. Taking a few breaths in sphinx. Relaxing your shoulders on the exhale. And then bring yourself down, placing your hands by your shoulders, your elbows in. Inhale up, and then exhale back into downward dog. So the feet are hip width apart again. And then on the next inhale, lifting up your right leg, three-leg dog. And then opening your hip up, because your heel is going back towards your buttocks, your hips. And then bringing your leg through and clipping down the heel this time and looking forward. So it's heel to heel alignment, so the warrior one posture. So bending the knee is over ankle, the back foot is in about 45 degrees. Bringing the hands to the heart and opening up warrior one. So with warrior one, we've got straight arms, shoulder width apart, or you could have the hands touching, and sometimes people clasp the hands and point the index fingers. Just do what feels good for you today. And lift up your toes and gently place them down. Just it's easy to grip on in any of these warrior postures, these standing postures. So we're really relaxing the toes, and we're lifting through the back arch. It's like rolling back on your left foot, opening up the foot, looking forward, lifting up Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. And then bringing the hands down to the heart. Stepping the back leg forward. Bringing your prayer posture, which is at your heart, to the back of your heart now. So it's between your shoulder blades in prayer. So if you can, you're putting your palms together. If not, you can just hold your hands or hold your elbows. Inhale and then gently exhale. So you're looking at your big toe. If you need to bend your knee, then you may. And then gently release your hands down and slide them down your leg to your foot, finding a tripod. So I like to go up onto my fingers like this, but you can use blocks, anything like that. Or you can use flat hands down. I quite like these kind of cupped hands. And then lifting the back leg. And now we have our options. So either we're having a nice time in this pretty strong balance with our leg behind, or we can make it a bit stronger. You can still cup your hands if you want, or use a block and come up into half moon, which happens from time to time. We end up doing this one, don't we? So you're lifting up the left arm straight up towards the ceiling, and your left leg is parallel with the mat pretty much. You can flex the foot. Bring yourself back down. And then we'll come back into pyramid. Bring our hands, we'll do a bit of a reverse. We come up our foot, up our leg, and then bring ourselves up and hands to the heart. Lovely, great. And a couple of breaths. So actually, let's find our way down this way as well. So we can bring ourselves back down. Then step back into downward dog. And you can walk out the dog and shake out the leg. That's quite strong on the right leg, wasn't it? And then placing the foot down. Have a nice few breaths in downward dog. Stretching out your back. And then lifting up the left leg. I always want to circle my ankle after I've done standing ones like that. And then the foot goes back towards your hips. Opening up the hips here. And then bringing the left leg through, clipping down the right leg, heel to heel alignment. Lifting up your toes, relaxing them down. Knee over ankle at the front. Kind of curving, so we're gently rolling back on the right foot. So we're opening up we're lifting from the back heel. Hands to the heart. And then finding your place in Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. So you've either got shoulder width, arms, or the hands are touching, or you can clasp the hands and point your index fingers together. Lovely, strong tummy muscles, and really lifting from your Mula Bandha pelvic floor. And then the hand comes back down to the heart, and then bring in your back foot. So still heel to heel. It's basically the same alignment, but just in a bit further. And your front leg is no longer bent. And then bring the hands behind into reverse prayer. Opening up the chest. And then gently exhale forward, looking at your big toe, pada drishti. Drishti is your eye gaze. Focal point. Pada is your foot. And then releasing the hands, sliding them down your leg to your foot, finding your tripod. You can cup your hands if you like, or anything you like, any way you like to do it, and then lift up the back leg. So remember, the back leg, you can flex your foot if you wish, and your leg is parallel with the mat, roughly. And then you can, if you wish, but only if you feel like it, open up into half moon. I like a flex foot in half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Ardha's half and Chandra is moon. And then bringing the back leg down again and gently moving the hands up, the foot, the leg. Bring yourself back up, hands to the heart. A couple of breaths. And then gently folding forward, stepping back, downward dog. Walking out your dog. Lowering the knees down, coming back onto your heels. And bring the hands to the heart in Vajrasana. And then gently releasing the legs. Bring the feet hip width apart, and then gently making your way down onto the mat. And then bringing your right leg in so that you're bypassing your belly, coming towards your armpit, exhaling in. That's a nice deep breath. So as you exhale, you're breathing your knee in towards you. And then planting the foot down, and then the other side. So the knee is going back towards your armpit as you exhale. And then planting the foot down. We'll bring up the right leg and just have a little bit of a hamstring stretch. If you've got a strap, you could use a strap. Otherwise, just point and flex your foot, or bring your hands in to the calf or the thigh, and exhale the leg towards you. You can rotate your ankle. It's quite nice. The other way. And then bringing your lower leg on top of your thigh, drawing your legs in for the leg cradle. Remember, your hands are going between, one hand, the right hand is going between your legs, the other one, the outside of your left leg. Gentle. Oh, goodness. Another yawn. Yawn crazy. And then releasing the legs down and lifting up the left leg for the hamstring stretch. Remember, the exhale is when you draw the leg in a little bit more. And don't forget, you can do your rotations if you haven't already. I got overexcited and did mine already. And then placing your left foot down and bring your arms out to the side. Your arms slightly lower down than your shoulders. Lift up your hips and then over to the right. This time, you can either go over or lift up and then go over with your legs. Or we could bring in the extra stretch where we lift up the right leg, place over the left leg, and fold over to the side. Yeah, that's right. Folding over. So you've basically got a lever. The left leg is levering down. The left knee is levering down the right leg. So remember that hopefully your right shoulder is still planted on the mat. Otherwise, it's probably a little bit too strong a stretch. And looking out over your right arm. And then gently moving your legs back up and then bringing your hips back to center and then over to the left. So you lift up your hips and place them a couple of inches over to the left. And again, you're either taking your knees over, lift them up into your chest and over, or you can place the right leg over the left. And so the left leg slightly traps or encourages the right leg down. And looking out over your left arm. Deep, lovely breaths. That's great. Just remember, this is the part where you're starting to relax. Your breath can become nice. Your breath can become nice and long, but it's your natural breath as well. Then gently bring yourself back up, lift up your hips and back to center. And you can bring your knees into the chest and have a little rock from side to side. Take hold of your knees, placing your hands on your knees and then circling them round. And then the other way. And then we could bring our legs up and come into happy baby. And you can rock from side to side if you wish. Deep breaths, relaxing your back muscles. And then opening up into the wide leg stretch if you wish. Again, a strap can be really useful here. You can place a strap around your feet, arches of your feet. Or you can just have your hands inside your inner thigh. It's really relaxing. And bringing your feet together. Taking a moment in the Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand at the heart, one hand at the belly. And many people do choose to stay here. They seem to like it. It's quite a nice posture. So you can place blocks or cushions or anything if you want underneath your knees so you can support yourself in this posture. If you wish to stay here longer, you don't have to stay here for the whole relaxation, but you can stay here for longer if you wish. And people do things like this. Otherwise, you can make your way straight down into the final relaxation, Shavasana. Finding yourself a blanket, maybe a cushion for your head, or an extra blanket for your head, on your socks. You could put a hat on. Sorry, I don't know. I think it's because James always wears a hat in bed. It's starting to become a normal to me, which is a bit worrying. So make yourself super comfortable and come into lovely relaxation for a while. So your breath can gently stabilize as in, yawning. Your breath can gently relax and become your regular breath. No need for extra emphasis on your breath and anything like that. And feeling yourself completely held and supported by your own practice, by taking this time for yourself. And that can manifest as feeling held and supported by your mat and your blankets, your cushion, your home, Mother Earth, this beautiful planet we live on, supported by your friends, your family. Feeling yourself completely at ease and cradled. by this posture, Shavasana. It's like you're wrapped in a warm, comforting duvet. It's like you're swaddled in the most lovely and protective way. Still loads of room for breath, to breathe, to move. But you're in a cocoon. And all your muscles can relax. All your ligaments and tendons and your bones. Feeling the relaxation in your bones. It's a deep relaxation. Right from your head down to your toes. Right from your heart down to your fingertips. Feeling this beautiful, peaceful relaxation wash over you. And gently whisper to you of deep care, nurturing, whispering to you that you're truly looked after and held. Birthright. Despite illness of body or mind, in spite of blinding despair or habitual belief, who you are is whole. Let nothing keep you separate from the truth. The soul, illumined from within, longs to be known for what it is. Undying, untouched by fire or the storms of life, there is a place inside where stillness and abiding peace reside. You can ride the breath to go there. Despite doubt or hopeless turns of mind, you are not broken. Spirit surrounds, embraces, fills you from the inside out. Release everything that isn't your true nature. What's left? The fullness, light and shadow. Claim all that as your birthright. What's left? The fullness, light and shadow. Claim all that as your birthright. can start to deepen your breath. Start to find a little bit of movement in your body. Maybe your fingers, your toes. You could gently rock your head from side to side. You could maybe take your knees into your chest and stretch out your back. Or take a full body stretch. And then when you're ready, make your way onto your side. Come back up to seated in your own time. Find a comfortable way of sitting. Bring the hands to the heart. Take a couple of deep breaths. Keep your eyes closed or have a soft eye gaze. Let's complete together with Om Shanti Shanti after our 3 Om vibrations. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And bring the hands up to Prana Mudra above the head. Taking 3 deep life-affirming breaths here. And with the hands overhead, namaste, down through the centers, the crown, third eye, throat, and at the heart. Namaste. And thank you for joining me. Thanks for sharing this practice. Oh, that's nice. My friend Sue from another yoga and Pilates teacher online. She's popped in to say hello. That's sweet. I imagine she's not here now, but nice to see you, Sue. And I hope that was okay for everyone. Nice to hear from you, Mel. He says, thanks, Joy. Really needed that. Too much time today spent hunched over laptops. Oh, I know that. Again, my back, neck and shoulders, thank you. Yay. Actually, we did quite a bit of shoulder stuff, didn't we? In the kind of like neck area. I've been on the computer quite a lot today. I've been editing videos. So yeah, lovely to see you guys. Has anyone noticed I'm going quite grey? Look at this. How cool is that? Look at the back. Can you see this, or is it just me? Because it's really good, kind of quite a good camera this end. Just realised that one of the huge benefits of virtual yoga class is that at the end of the class, when it's time for Shavasana, there's no rush to leave. Yes, it's actually really lovely, and I find, interestingly, I find it less stressful because otherwise I'm chatting with people afterwards or before, or it's just, it's not that I don't like teaching people in person because you can actually go around and adjust people, but that's also more stressful because I feel like I've got to go around and help people as well. So I'm just hoping you're doing okay, but it's quite relaxing for me. I know, look at it, look. I'm just getting comments on my hair. Oh my God, it's like so much. Yeah, exactly. You can, you can stay in the pose for as long as you like. So that's a good thing about virtual yoga. So it's a bonus. So, okay, I will go rather than obsessing about my hair because I'm totally into it now. Oh, I can see it. This is like a magnifying camera. Shoot, it's great. So the back of my head, unfortunately, I want it at the front. So it's slowly coming in the front. So, okay, lots of love to you all, and I hope you have a nice, relaxing evening and you can just totally chill. And see you on Tuesday, some of you.